my goodness. Hello, hello, friends. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Hello, friends. I was 9 minutes in and I'm just gonna start completely over because I want to be able to save this video and I want the whole thing to be, um, messaging my friend Teresa. I want the whole thing to be in one spot. I thought about, okay, do I just go live again and slice them together? But I'm just gonna start over and hope I don't get kicked off of here again. Oh my goodness. We have had Wi-Fi problems and it's never happened to me where I have been in the middle of a training, thank goodness. But I was in the beginning of the training. So anyways, we'll just start over and I'll get to the point here. All right, so if you're hopping on, please tag your friends who are here in the group. So sorry I got kicked off and had to restart the video. It literally was not letting me back in. So how crazy is that? We just pivot, we start over. And if I was close to the end, I would not be starting completely over, okay? So, but since I was just in the beginning, we'll just start fresh. So I'm gonna take 1 second, make sure I'm in the lounge, make sure I'm here again. I don't know if it's a Facebook thing or if it's my Wi-Fi thing. Let's just bear with me here. Okay. All right, let's try this again. All right, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Thankfully, I wasn't too far into the training. All right, welcome friends. Take a minute, tag your friends here in the video. And tonight I'm gonna be sharing about hormones and gut health, how to support balance from the inside out. And I have 4 parts to this training. Number 1, the first part is the gut health hormone connection. Gonna also talk, the second part is about fueling your body with food. And the third part is lifestyle shifts that matter. And the fourth part is daily gut and hormone support. So tag your friends who are here, say hi in the chat. This is my second take. If you were on the first one, you know I got kicked off for whatever reason. But let's get going. I was talking about how I'm thrilled that hormones and hormone health is being more talked about amongst women and how women deserve to know that they have options. And unlike my mom, unlike my grandmothers, and how they may have suffered in silence, or maybe they didn't know that some of the things they were suffering from had to do with their hormones or their gut health and the link to it. So tomorrow's workshop, you guys, is about detoxing your home, and that's going to give an extra layer of support to your hormones and your gut health and your overall health for you and your whole family. So definitely tune in tomorrow for that. We're going to be detoxing stuff out of our home. And I'm guessing a lot of you in here have probably already done some of those things, but I'm hoping tomorrow you also walk away with some great takeaways. And we can also share with each other. I feel like women, we need to be sharing with each other and supporting each other. When we find something that works, we want to share it, right? So over the last decade, I became more passionate about health because I was tired of never getting answers as to why I was feeling the way that I was feeling. And I was tired of Band-Aid fixes. I was told that my hormones that my blood work was totally normal. And it sort of made me feel like I was gaslit, and that what I was saying didn't really matter to the doctor. And she wasn't really listening to me because my blood work was normal. So I found Plexus about 8 years ago, and I was attracted to it because of the science, the quality, and that it naturally treats the root causes of so many health issues. So who here today has felt off, tired, moody, bloated, or just not like yourself? Put it in the chat. Tell me. Talk to me. Keep this live going. Okay, so if you are tuning in right now, this was starting at 6. It is 6:20, okay? I had to restart. But anyways, here we are. Things like brain fog, low libido, high anxiety, IBS, eczema, other skin issues, night sweats, PMS, thyroid, hypoglycemia, weight gain, and so much more links back to our gut health. And this is not just a hormone issue, it's a gut issue too. And that's actually great news because we can support it naturally. We don't need a prescription to support our gut health, right? So part one of this, like I said, we're going to talk about the gut hormone connection. Did you guys know 80% of hormone balance starts in the gut? If your gut's inflamed or sluggish, your body can't detox excess hormones properly. So diet, stress, antibiotics, steroids, birth control, alcohol, all contribute to negative effects of your gut health. Your gut also produces and regulates key neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, etc. And that's like hello mood swings and sleep struggles when the gut's out of whack. Who here is not sleeping? Who would like to sleep? Everybody. Everybody needs sleep. So, inflammation in the gut also contributes to stress on your adrenals, and then that affects hormones. And it can be literally hormone chaos when that happens. So I'm going to show you 3 products that I actually began with 8 years ago. Okay? These are super simple to take, and it's where I began. And this trio is called our triplex gut health system. It comes with a pink drink. You've probably, if we're friends, you've seen me drinking it, sometimes twice a day. So this trio, I guess I'll call it, these 3 products support your gut flora, eases bloat, eliminates toxins, and reduces that yeast overgrowth, that candida yeast overgrowth. So I take these daily, and my energy, mood, and my cycle have improved, and PMS has vanished. I truly believe these products have helped me not get some of the perimenopausal symptoms that you see a lot of people struggling with. I feel like it's saved me from a lot of those things. So first, I'm going to talk about our pink drink. Okay, this is our slim pink drink, microbiome. It balances your blood sugars. It supports healthy cholesterol, has prebiotics in it, and statistics show that women with stabilized blood sugar and who also eat less sugar likely won't experience as severe hot flashes, or if any. It also increases GLP-1 hormone. Then we've got our Slim HC. This helps hunger control. So it kind of curbs your appetite a little bit. Same benefits though. Lots of delicious, delicious flavors. So then the second part of this little trio is our BioCleanse. It's a magnesium vitamin C supplement that supports pulling out all the junk. Okay, then you've got your probiotic, Probio 5. All right, I'm going to tell you about the power of this probiotic because I tried 18 different probiotics. 18, okay, before Plexus. I was getting on to gut health. I was doing research and research and research. Why do I feel the way I feel? I was getting on to gut health to the point where I had tried 18 different probiotics, okay? I skeptically tried this one. Skeptically is, I'm totally honest. If you know me, I'm going to be honest Nelly here, okay? 18 different probiotics I tried. None of them made me feel any different. Some of them made me kind of feel sick in a bad way, bloated me even more. But Probio 5 is different in the fact that it breaks down the shell of candida yeast overgrowth. So you have to have a probiotic that gets in and breaks the shell around the candida yeast. This is gross. Plug your ears if you don't want to hear it, but I gave you a warning. Think of a cockroach and the shell that's around a cockroach. That is how the shell of candida is. It has a shell around it. So if we're just putting prebiotics in and some probiotic strains that don't have the right enzymes and things in it to break down the shell, then we're never going to get rid of it as effectively, right? So Probio 5 has digestive enzymes, antifungal. I'm telling you what, if you ever feel anything coming on, a sinus infection or anything, up this baby and it'll resolve it. It'll take care of it. It is a powerful probiotic and yet gentle on your tummy. So these two got to work together, because it'd be like putting a cleaning in your toilet, scrubbing it with Probio 5, scrubbing it down, breaking it down. And then BioCleanse is like when you flush the toilet and it grabs against the walls and just takes it out. Okay. I know that's so gross. Okay, who's with me still? Hello, Jamie. I'm so glad you could hop on at night. I'm getting all my people who work during the day to hop on tonight. I'm so glad that you're here with me. Thank you, guys. This is so good. If you take these products, if you're taking these products at all, share in the comments what improvements you've had. Okay? All right, you guys, I have to talk about Restore. I wasn't planning on talking about Restore, our liver detox tonight, but it is such a big supporter of our liver, and so important that we're detoxing, because our liver is responsible for, I think, 500 functions. So I had to share about our Restore drink. Okay, I got to share with you. I'm not going to go through ingredients. I'm not a scientist or anything like that, but I want to touch on berberine. Listen to this. I wrote this down. Benefits of berberine, which is in our Restore drink. Not only you're detoxing your heavy metals and toxins out of your body, which is so great for your liver, right? Berberine in itself. There's more ingredients in here. I'm not going through it, but I got to tell you about this one. Berberine helps blood sugar, helps cholesterol, reduces inflammation, improves gut health, promotes weight loss, improves cognitive function. Who's got brain fog? Hello. Hello, brain fog. Restore and detoxing will give you some mental clarity back. Regulates hormones. Berberine, anti-cancer properties. Hello. Give me some Restore. I had to go over that one tonight. I had to. Make sure I don't miss some of my notes here. Okay. All right, on to part 2. We're going to be talking about fueling your body with food. Okay. So, insulin is our main hormone, right? So it's super important that our blood sugar balance, that's key. So every hormone in your body will suffer when your blood sugar is off, and it's literally a roller coaster, up and down, up and down, up and down. Tell me in the chat if you've had midday crashes. Who here has midday crashes? Just type in the chat, midday crash, or give me an emoji or something. Or who feels hangry, right? That's a blood sugar imbalance. Also, we're talking about food. Protein is your best friend. Protein is your best friend. Trying to see if I can see comments again. Goodness. Okay. Somebody comment once so I can see. Yes, okay, there we are. So protein is your best friend. Oh my gosh. Who struggles getting protein in, you guys? I'm telling you, this is like full-time job, right? Trying to get protein in. What you want to aim for is 20 to 30 grams per meal, okay? It takes a time to get in the habit to think about protein first. What can I eat that's protein first, right? And who knows how much protein you get in a day? Who is just on this? Teresa, are you on it? Like, do you know how much protein you get in a day? Okay, so protein is your best friend. It's going to help support your hormones. All right, anti-inflammatory whole foods. You probably know this, but I'm just telling you again. Leafy greens, berries, omega-3s, salmon, flax. Name some of your favorites. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, right? The next thing is to limit processed sugars and seed oils. You guys, every time I think I see something good, I flip it over and there's a vegetable oil in it, and I'm like, great, it's out. It's out. We'll be talking more about that stuff tomorrow. They add stress to your gut and your liver, which you need working for you, not against you. Also, there's plexus lean protein. I love this protein. It helps me hit my protein goals. It's easy to mix up. It's delicious. We make pancakes with it. We make protein balls with it. Comes in a big bag like this. It's awesome. Tastes great. All right, on to part 3, lifestyle shifts that matter. Okay, so we're talking lifestyle. So stress is huge. On a scale of 1 to 5, where do you feel like your stress has been today? 5 being high stress, 1 being low stress, or no stress. Okay, so stress really, really affects us. When stress is high, cortisol is high, and that throws off everything, especially progesterone and estrogen. So simple daily practices that we can do to keep stress levels down is go for a little walk after a meal. You know, and now it's like, we live in South Dakota, so it's going to be light out until 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and in the summer, it's light out even later than that. It's great. So eat dinner, go for a little walk. Okay, that's going to help blood sugar, and it's going to help reduce cortisol. Also, I've learned deep breathing exercises. Lots of prayer helps keep stress levels down. If I wake in the night, I just decide to pray and talk to God, and then I can go back to sleep. Speaking of sleep, trying to aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Oh, please tell me who's getting 7 or 8 hours of sleep. I am probably around 6. Probably around 6. Tracking your cycle also helps, and keeping stress levels down. Tracking your cycle will help keep stress down because it'll help you to respond and not react, right? If you're like me and you're in late perimenopause, I don't even know when it's coming. She's just like, hello, I'm here now after 2 months of not being here. Just kind of missed you. Thought I'd come back. Can anybody relate to this? It's like, well, is she going to come or is she not going to come? Crazy. And then the other thing that helps keep stress down is really just paying attention to who am I spending time with. Am I hanging out with people at work who are always negative, always complaining, always toxic? Do I go on a walk with a friend that is constantly venting? Maybe I should go for a walk with a friend who is uplifting and more positive. Maybe instead of going in the break room and hearing all the people complain, I can go on a walk after my lunch and just get like a 10-15 minute little breather, you know? And so who are you spending time with? Teresa, you're on 6 hours? Yeah. Hi, Sherry. I'm so glad you're on. This is part of our Glow Up workshop. We're talking about gut health and hormones tonight. All right. If you guys are just tuning in, you'll have to go back and watch the replay. It's so, so good. All right. So I also love Plexus Ease and Mega X to keep inflammation down. If we're speaking about keeping inflammation down, I take them at night. And let me tell you about these two. All right. The Plexus Ease is natural ingredients of turmeric, green lipped mussel, and bromelain. Bromelain is the outside of a pineapple. And who's going to eat that, right? So these are natural anti-inflammatories. I love Ease. My cousin, Jamie, is loving Ease. It's so great for so many things, keeping inflammation down. And then our Omega X is also going to help keep inflammation down. It's a plant-based omega. Can you guys believe it? No fish, no fishy burps. And they're tiny. Who here has done fish oil tablets that are huge? Okay, check this out. I don't know if it's going to, it's tiny. Do you see this little gel pill? Plant-based omega. It's the ahi flower, which is more powerful, actually. All right, it's a full-on omega. It's got omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, and each one of those is so beneficial. Brain health, heart health, keeping inflammation down, great for your mood, and all those things. So, all right, we're on part 4. Here we are. We're wrapping it up. We are wrapping it up. Part 4, daily gut and hormone support. All right, how can we do this? Number 1, being consistent. Consistency is key because healing takes time. I always tell people when they start products, think of your body has layers. You know when you slice an onion and that onion has all these layers, you can clearly see it? Your body is like that too. It takes time and you heal in layers, and you have to give it time. So, and then also just these small daily habits that all add up, right? What is something that you would love to improve about your health? Can you guys share that in the comments for me? Something you'd like to have improve and how you feel. Share that in the comments. Kathy gets around 5 or 6 hours of sleep. Okay. Gotta drink my water. Gotta get a gallon of water in every day. Oh, I should have added that in here. Water. Who drinks their water? Half your body weight in ounces of water, since we're speaking about that. All right, so other things. Gut health is the foundation, right? So we talked about gut health being the foundation, and then layering in all the other things. And some of the things that I layer in is this vitamin called X Factor Plus. What I love about this is that it's bioavailable, it's methylated folate, it's vitamin D, specifically designed to help hormones. Bye-bye PMS, bye-bye hot flashes. Guess what? It also increases libido. And not only for women, but it increases libido for men. So, if your spouse is struggling with libido, X Factor Plus. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay? So, gut health is the foundation. Vitamins like X Factor Plus to help with all those hormone issues. Anti-inflammatories like Ease, right? Blood sugar balance like Slim. And probiotics and enzymes, Probio 5, BioCleanse. Gotta flush that toilet. I forgot VitalBiome. VitalBiome is another form of probiotic that we have, and we call it the chill pill. It specifically helps with anxiety and depression that I know a lot of women struggle with, and so do teenagers. So I have a friend of mine, her name is Melody, and those of you listening probably know her story that are familiar with this, but her daughter was struggling with anxiety and depression. She didn't know what to do, and nothing was helping. And she started her with Plexus. And VitalBiome, she will tell you, it saved her daughter's life. In those words. So it's really, really powerful. Really powerful. Teresa, get back to exercising. Yes. Hey, Samantha. Samantha's on too. I think that we need to do this at nighttime because we get more people on. So what do you guys think for tomorrow night? 6 p.m. as well? Did that work good for most people? I hope so. It worked good for me too. So I want to tell you in brief, because of time, a little bit about my story. Okay? So 8 years ago, like I said, I was told my blood work was normal, but I didn't feel normal. I didn't feel right. 8 years ago, I had really low energy. Turns out I had a vitamin D deficiency of 13. Let me just tell you that your vitamin D level should be above 55 to prevent disease. 75 is optimal. Okay? So, the other thing about vitamin D is most doctors won't test for it because if you're not have a history of being deficient in it, they don't see a need to test for it. Even though I had every symptom that would go back to a vitamin D deficiency, she still wouldn't test me for it. Anyway, I insisted after 6 visits. And yeah, found out I was a 13. So I had some vitamin deficiencies. A regular traditional doctor that I had was not going to test me for those types of things, right? So I had to ask. Now I have that history, so they test it every year. So dumb, right? And it's always really good. So I have to really watch it. I got to keep an eye on it. But that's where my low energy was coming from. I had IBS. I was sending my husband to Walmart, Kmart, wherever, sometimes in the middle of the night because I was in such stomach pain. We have pictures of him. He just came across one that came up in his album as like, I don't know, it was like 10 years ago or something. And it showed him holding, it was like a suppository or something. It's like, wow, I forgot how miserable I was. And then I had some heart stuff. I had high cholesterol. I had mitral valve prolapse. I was told that I would need a valve replacement when I got a little older. I was told I had early signs of heart disease. And all of my heart tests and all of those things came back all normal here in the last 2 years. No more signs of heart disease, no high cholesterol, and crazy, no mitral valve prolapse. My heart doctor, my cardiologist, said he's never seen such a turnaround before, and he said, keep doing your plexus. So there's that. So anyways, just lots of things improved. My IBS improved, my energy improved, my mood, my sleep, PMS went away. Just a lot of things that I had struggled with for so many years. And that missing link obviously was my gut health, my hormones, right? So about a year ago, I feel like my hormones really started changing. Maybe 2 years ago. But I feel like a year ago, more to where, like, you know, Aunt Betty would show up, and then she started not showing up for a couple months. So I would say probably about a year ago. But I truly believe that my products, these supplements, have kept a lot of things at bay. But I did have perimenopausal weight gain. Who here has had hormonal weight gain and has felt the frustration of thinking you're doing all the things and nothing's making a difference? Anybody feel that way? I'm trying to watch the comments on my phone so I don't miss anything. So, yeah, I would say, you know, it's just me being honest. Had that perimenopausal weight gain. And I kind of adjusted my supplements, made some changes over the last 6 months, maybe a little bit more. I've been able to lose 12 pounds, and it's kind of like slowly still coming down a little bit, but made some different adjustments to my products and how much of each product I was taking. Kind of tweaked the times that I was taking. So when you do start, sometimes we tweak things and change up your schedule a little bit based on maybe what's happening with your body. Okay, so keep that in mind. So changed up my supplements a little bit. I got really intentional about self-care. And I'm going to be talking about those things coming up on Friday that helped me over this like 7-month period, that helped me break through that weight plateau that I was at for so long. So intentional things about self-care, detoxing my house, going to be sharing about that tomorrow, and just being really intentional about getting more protein in, not a diet. I don't want a diet. No thank you, no diet. And, you know, like I said, some things I got rid of in my house, and I'm going to be sharing more about that tomorrow. So you'll have to tune in tomorrow to hear kind of the rest of my story. But my point is that all these things add up. They all add up, okay? So we are going to wrap this up, you guys. Was this so good? Tell me what you got out of this. Tell me what you learned that was new that you didn't know before. Your feedback is so, so important so that I can just get better and better at what I share. And if you have questions, if something I talked about sort of made you think of a question or you're wondering about something, definitely put it in the chat so I can answer your questions. But you guys, ladies, I want to remind you that you are not broken. You're not broken. Your body just needs support, right? You don't need a huge overhaul. You just need a solid plan, good tools, and some consistency, right? Drop a heart in the comments if you'd like some more information on what will help you with your health goals. If you're struggling with hormone stuff and you want me to help you kind of tweak some things around, please leave a heart also in the comments and I'll be in touch with you. And then if you would like a guide on menopause, if you are in that phase of life, perimenopause or menopause, I do have a guide, a free guide that I am going to gift you. And if you want that, just comment guide, okay? So, I am gonna check the, hang on one second, the chat one more time and see if we have any questions that I didn't see. How much protein? All right, this is great. Let's have questions. You can ask it right here in the chat too. So how much protein do we need a day is new to me. Oh, protein, you want to aim for 1 gram per pound of body weight. Sometimes that's a ridiculously crazy amount, okay? What I would say to aim for is 20 grams a meal, you know? So like for me, if I do overnight oats, I'll do the oatmeal, the yogurt, a scoop or two of lean. That'll get my overnight oats to around 25, 30 grams of protein. And then you could put a spoon of peanut butter in there, and you even have a little bit more than that, right? So I would just say aim for 20 grams of protein to start with. And my daughter Grace, she makes the overnight oats, and I'll put the recipe here in the comments after I get off of here, but they're so good, and it starts my day out with protein. I can't have eggs. Boo-hoo for me. But here's the thing, eggs don't have that much protein, actually, like 4 grams. Overnight oats, delicious. I put blueberries in it too. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So yeah, Jamie, hopefully that answers your question. Teresa wants the guide. Agree about protein, didn't know that either. Kathy, I also agree about protein. Yeah. All right, you guys have any other questions? No questions? Awesome. So, leave in the comments, did you like having a nighttime workshop? Should I change from 1 o'clock to a nighttime one? Let me know in the comments, and then I will put an announcement in tomorrow morning for what I'll do for Thursday. If I don't hear from you guys, then I'll probably just have it at 1 o'clock Mountain Time. Otherwise, if you love it at night, I'll do that. I will do that. Because it's fun for me to have you on live with me, too, and have the interaction and stuff going on. So, Jamie, yes at night. So tomorrow, detoxing our home, it's going to be a little short and sweet workshop. But like I said, I think it's many things together that really improve our health, and reducing the toxic load is something that I've been doing also over that last, 7-month period, being really intentional about stuff like that I feel like has helped me break through that menopausal weight gain and get things coming back off and feeling better about that, So anyways, you guys have a great night. Tag your friends. Let me know your takeaways, and comment guide if you want the guide. What else was it? Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Have an awesome night. I'm going to go for a walk. All right. You're awesome. Take care, everybody.